Hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Friday 7th. Is it 7th today? Yeah, 7th today. Sorry, it's Friday. 49 degrees overnight. It's made it up to 75. I think it's supposed to get 84 as a predicted high today. But we took the day off today because we're gonna. Well, I'm not gonna disclose it yet because it's not gonna happen today, and it's something kind of cool and special. Very family oriented thing. And but the other party that was involved with this can't do it today, and it's going to get postponed like 2 weeks, I think it is. So anyway, kind of one of those things that whoops. But anyway, I even had to move some scheduling things around because I had something to do today, but it was not a big deal, not a huge thing. It's like a 3-hour job. Got Cable's going to take care of it. In fact, what it is, he's done more of them, like way more of them than I did. But anyway, the air quality index is at 57, so it did clear up. You can still see the hazy look out there, but it's cleared up quite a bit. So what I thought I'd do is I'm going to sit out here at the old bistro tables here. And I'm going to do just a quick little show and tell thing on what's what with the DJI mics. And just show you what the difference in these things are. Of course, as soon as I sit down, the wind picks up. So this is the Mic Mini. This is the Mic Mini 2. This is the Mic 3. So I'll just show you we'll stick with the Mic Mini 1 and the Mic Mini 2 at first. This has a larger case because the devices are, let me just get two of the same looking ones here. Same colors. This is the Mini. Whoa, watch the magnets. The Mini and the Mini 2, and you can see that the Mini 2 is a little bit thicker. It's a little bit bigger all the way around. But one of the unique things about the Mini 2 is, like the 3 over here, you can take that clip completely off. And now the size difference, especially the thickness, is not that big of a deal. And the cool thing about it, this is that kind of frosty white I was telling you about color that they have, but you have these magnetic covers that you can swap around. You can either just leave nothing on it. It's so thin you don't even know it's there. But the nice thing about the clip, compared to these clips, is this will actually fit in a hot shoe. The Minis does not, and it's not removable, and you can adjust it. But with the Mini 2 and the 2S, I don't have the 2S, but in the Mic 3s, this thing's adjustable. So you can slide it and it clicks in different spots. You can put it in different configurations on how you want it. And of course, it's got the magnet, so you can put it under your clothes. You can actually use this to put it under your clothes, but these magnets are super, super strong. The receivers, this is a new one that I ordered that I damaged on the road trip with the rain and stuff. And the Mini 2 has it's literally the same. It is exactly the same. If there's any differences, they're not mentioning it. You can see where I've got it taped up to keep because that faces the wind, and I don't want it to get damaged. As you can see, the one mic. Why is that one not seeing a mic? You get them so they're. Oh, it comes on because the mic is out of it. Take both mics out, and you'll see they'll light up, letting you know that it's paired to them. Yeah, so there's mic 1 and 2. the Mini 2S that I want to get has 4 of these lights. So you can hook up 4 mics to one receiver, which is really, really cool. Yep, that way. Oh, and there's what they call the mobile receiver. They're only 15 bucks. I even got one of those coming to be here Tuesday. I didn't notice it until I was messing around with this, that there's a hole. It's kind of a T-shaped thing that fits in the, it makes it really convenient and less bulky. When you have this on your phone, you know, you got your phone in the hand and you can't stick the thing in your pocket. You got to be careful not to damage anything. The other one is it's like a little T that sits back there. Well, I look and I look at this weird hole down in here, and that little T, it slides in there. And I'm assuming it charges it as well. Or it doesn't have a battery, and it doesn't have to charge. It gets its power from whatever you plug it into. So that's the difference between 1 and 2. The 2, it does have a little better sound. And I like the features where you can swap the faces around. I just put a lavender one on there for Kelly. And it's a whole rainbow of things, of deals. These charge 20% faster than the Minis do. And I think the Mini 2S has the same fast charging to it. And if you ever had like the Mic 1 or Mic 2s, you can't leave the muffs on when you close them. And these are the Mic 3s. This is the Mic 3. Let me leave the Mini out here for a comparison. This is one of the reasons I don't want to use the 3 have this on my motorcycle. Because look at the size of this thing. How much bigger that is. And way more expensive for this one. But you can go through and do all your controls and settings right through the receiver. And you have an output and input mic setting. So natively you can listen to this. Actually, you can use a USB-C headphone set and actually listen to the output of the Minis as well. But a way more robust, definitely a more top-end setup. But I mean, they are virtually the same size. This has 64 gigabytes of backup recording, and you can also have backup 32-bit recording as well, 32-bit float, which is magical. And this one has the same clip. But I noticed the magnet's not quite as strong on the 3 as it is on the 2. But these are super nice. The sound out of these are incredible. And these are the Mic 3s. These will cost you a bit. But the receiver is so big. And these only last about 8 hours. These last 11 and a half hours. And the receiver, the transmitters are the mics. Receiver is the what receives it and sends it to the device. This has about 11 hours. But overall you have like 48 hours. So you got that time. So basically you got 11 hours if you're using the receiver, even though these don't go off yet. But you can put them back in the box and they'll charge themselves. So you have a total of 48 hours. With this one, I think it was something like 12 hours, whatever. This one's a battery hog. And you can see how you got all the settings in there. And you can, I don't know if I can do it with it. Yeah, it's got to be out. It's just telling you that they're hooked up. It says I got 43 hours of recording with these 3s. The Mic 2S has backup recording and also 32-bit float. That's why I want the 2S so bad. And it's got 24 hours of backup recording. This one's, I think it was 48 or 36 something. Definitely the nicer set. But the 2, I mean, the sound difference and I don't know. And just the case being able to hold that, what they call the mobile receiver, will click down in there so you can keep it. See, by default, I don't have the USB on the back, and it sits down in this little hole. They're in there tight, so they're not going to fall out real easy. And they slip, and I've showed you that, how that clips in the back. And yeah, so Tuesday when I get that little mobile receiver, that'll just clip right down in there and just work perfectly fine. And I'll just show you one other thing here right quick, because I did the same thing when that when the receiver for the Mini ones quit working. I ordered a receiver. It was just a kit. It was a receiver and a Mic Mini, so I bought the both of them. And well, I did the same thing when I got the Mini 2. I ordered the kit with the 2 mics and the receiver and 1 extra mic. And I'll show you what I'm doing with extra mic. So what I'm doing with that extra mic, for hand vlogging, I like using, let me just take it off the little magnetic stand here. This is the Action 5 Pro, and it's just a smaller, the Action 6. It's a little bit bigger. It doesn't come with a cage. I don't think DJI makes a cage for the 6, but I got one of those, I don't know, it's one of the companies that make them. They're metal, so it made the camera really heavy, but that's what I use for vlogging, is the 6. This is what I use for just handheld vlogs. But this is the extra Mini 2, and when you take that little clip thing that you can remove, it sticks to the camera. It sticks quite well. You gotta be careful, because you can hit it hard enough, you can brush it off. You tend to notice it, but I have brushed it off. And you remember when we were in Ireland, the wind was so strong at one point that the wind blew the Mic Mini off of this camera onto the ground. It hit the ground, and once the wind was so strong, it was rolling. I'm chasing the mic, just rolling like a little ball. But this works great for that. So I told you I got those little Indian bags, and the magnets, in case you're wondering, GoPro and Insta360 I think have the same thing. I think DJI came out with it first. Not only is this thing magnetic, it has clips, so you know it's not just the magnets holding it on. It's solid. It's not going anywhere. And I get these lens caps from Amazon, and I love these things. This is just a perfect setup. And these are, pardon the sound here. Let me give you a comparison here right quick. This is a Mic 2. Sorry, the sound's going to disappear or look weird. But this is the Mic 2s. They got replaced by the Mic 3s. But the nice thing is you have, a 3.5 millimeter jack. You got to take the windscreen off to get to it. It's a very robust, really nice microphone. But they are big. I mean, the weight difference is quite noticeable. Sorry about the weird audio when I had that thing in my hand. But yep. So I've been talking about these mics, but I haven't shown you anything. So I thought I would just do a quick little show and tell out here, and I'll start the day from here. I got to go in there and turn yesterday's video live and figure out what I'm going to do with myself today. So thanks for several videos I've talked about the DJI mics. Just haven't shown you what the setup was. There's the setup. Thanks for hanging along and listening to me rattle on. I don't know if you're interested in this stuff or not, but if you are, I would love to see something like this. I love people talking about stuff that I like. These things are great for vlogging. But here we go. All right, it's cooled off. I think the high was supposed to be 82, 84, somewhere around there. Well, it ended up being 88. Not so cool. It just seemed hotter than what it was. I didn't look at the air quality index, but you can see it's noticeably nicer. Look, you can actually see the sun up there. And Poor Raelynn. And I think they're so bored at their dad's house over the weekends. I mean, every other weekend, you know, they spend it with him. And the last 2 weekends, especially, I mean, she's hysterical when she's leaving. And then they sneak off and FaceTime their mom, you know, our daughter. And they, can you come get us? Can you take us home? Sad to see her just hysterical like that. I mean, she absolutely does not want to go. And Eli's not crying or anything, but he just got this doom and gloom. He just wants to stay here. You know, it's sad. But, you know, life is what it is. Anyway, on a different note, this was my very first recording. I haven't even tested the thing out. I just set them up the way I set them up. This is my first recording with the Mic Mini 2, the third or spare one that I got that I showed you earlier when I had it sitting on the table out there. I haven't even tried it. I know they work, and you know, I played around with my phone and stuff, and just because I can get a real clear thing. There's a clarity difference between the Mic Mini and the Mic Mini 2. I guess you call it the Mini 1 and the Mini 2. So, I don't know. I like it. But when you know, you pair this thing with the phone and use the Mimo app, which is DJI's an app, and adjust the settings, but I can't. There's kind of an equalizer thing. There's an off, I think they call it off, and I don't know, they got names for it. One's, you know, picks up bass and stuff, and the other one makes it really light. So you got a real deep one and a real trebly one. And I'm going, well, I could adjust that with that. So I had to use that old receiver and hook that up to my phone. I have to hook it up that way, and then you can get in and make, you know, the bigger adjustments. It doesn't seem like it was that complicated with the mini ones, but haven't tried to hook them back up. And all of these things, including the receiver that came with the Mic Mini 2s, all had big old update on them, so got that all done. Anyway, this should sound a lot better than the audio from my phone when you use a remote mic. I don't have it clipped to my hat or anything. It's just magnetically stuck to the side of the camera, just like I was showing you guys earlier. It just seems to work great for me. I want to mention also that because I don't have a receiver plugged into this Action 5 Pro, it's going strictly by Bluetooth. Well, with the limitations of Bluetooth, the audio is considerably less than what it is when you have it hooked up, you know, through the receiver. You know, higher bit rate, higher hertz. You just get definitely a better sound. But this is fine for you know, goofing around Bluetoothing. And in all fairness, when I was testing, I used that old receiver and was testing. You know, I paired the Mic Mini 1 and the Mic Mini 2 to it, and just kept switching back and forth. And I was, you know, looking at or listening to the audio with my Apple AirPods. You can get a real clear response out of those, and I definitely, I mean, I like immediately even had Kelly listen to him. She goes, "Wow, that's a noticeable difference." I mean, it's not huge. It's not night and day kind of thing. Don't get me wrong. Get all excited, and you know, if you got the minis, go immediately go buy the Mini 2. If you're gonna buy one, buy the Mini 2S, and you get your hands on it. But or a Mic 3 if you don't mind spending the extra. Mic 3 rocks. But it is noticeable. And if I notice something like that, it makes me like smile as soon as I listen to it. You know, even though, you know, if you were to quantify it, it probably wouldn't be a big number difference, but it's enough difference that it makes me smile compared to the Mic Mini. And the Mic Minis, I mean, if that's all you had, the mini ones anyway, absolutely fantastic sound. They work really well, and you won't complain. If you compare it to something that's better, then you might go, oh geez, I really need the other one now, you know. Like I say, it's not huge. It's just noticeable enough that it made me smirk, going, oh yeah. One experiment I do want to try is my my app that I always use on my iPhone. This is the iPhone 17 Pro. This thing has updated, but the zoom, it's not like a swing bar like it was before, so it doesn't work the same. And it's, you know, doing this one-handed. I'm holding Sasha and the DJI camera in the other hand. I just want to hear what it sounds like, because one of the crazy things, it allows you to shoot in 32-bit float. I figured that was probably some computer thing that did that, not that you could natively turn on with the app. But with the iPhone, it's meaty. There's some huge files, and it's pretty massive. So I want to see what this looks like compared to. Obviously, it's going to be a sharper, clearer image, and I don't know how the sound's going to work out, because I'll have to manipulate it, because 32-bit float natively is very quiet. Anyway, see what you think about the iPhone, and completely, I mean, the user face, everything. It shocked me. Even the icon, I go, what is that sitting there? Super quiet night out here. Danny wouldn't come because Raelynn was so upset about having to go spend the weekend with her dad's. And Danny's just standing there with her, like he thinks something's wrong or something's coming at her. He stands next to her like a guard dog. And poor Raelynn, poor Danny. He's got this worried but alert look on his face. He just looks around for what's coming. He doesn't understand when she cries like that. But anyway, a beautiful but a bit smoke hazy evening out here. Oh, I looked at my watch. It's the air quality index is at 67. I mean, that's rising. I mean, normally we're single digits to in the teens normally. Air's super clean around here, so. But anyway, it is way better than it's been for days, so thankful of that, and hope everybody's okay and safe and all that stuff. That up there around them fires, man, that stuff up around Spokane is horrible, absolutely horrible. I feel for them folks. All right, I'm gonna roll out. We haven't done a goodbye yet, so we'll eventually come out and do a goodbye. Well, hello there, YouTube. Almighty, 88 degrees a day. It was felt hot, but we just kicked back and we're just bums. I did the stuff with the cameras. I hope you guys enjoy that stuff. You guys looking at vlogging and stuff to give you some things to look at. Those remote mics, Bluetooth, and if you use the receiver, you get really good quality that way. But I hope that's useful. I enjoyed tinkering with them, seeing what works the best, what doesn't, and they all work. I've never got one that was junk. I had some problems with a few of the older Rode mics that enough problems that I just am not interested in trying them again. It's hard to, well, many reasons, and had batteries fail in them, all kinds of crazy stuff. But their support was good, but ultimately the thing's dead, and once that's dead, it's done. But on that, we're just gonna roll on out.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same Smoak time, same Smoak channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have a wonderful Saturday or Sunday.
Heck yeah. All right.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you then.
Appreciate you watching.
Yes.
Bye-bye now.